Hello, everybody. It's another Sunday. Uh, it's actually day. I didn't yawn at all today, and today's the day when I start yawning randomly in the afternoon, and I don't usually. I kind of get some sleep. I've been trying to do some work on the model, and I'm at a kind of a stump because I don't know how much detail I want to put onto it. It's a process, and I'm trying to learn my best. Though I can't. I wish I had like a full week just to do it, and not have to do it every so often at the end of the night. Mm, but it's fine. I didn't really work on anything today. I'm gonna work on some of it later in the night, but for now, I just wanted to show a rough, kind of like my new thumbnails. This is gonna be my art thumbnail. It's a dumpster fire with little Pollo over here. Pollo. As you can probably tell, OBS is lagging really badly. Pollo. A little, little devil cat that is in the trash, crying and trying to get out as it's on fire. I haven't made the effects for the fire yet. I will work on this as much as I can. Every time I post a new video, it's gonna be every Sunday is when I post an art video, but every Sunday I will keep adding to this. Eventually, it will look like a finished quality. Right now, it's like hmm, the line art. Well, the line art's not perfect, but it's just black colors. I There's kind of like a gradient in the background. Okay, okay, I'll finish that first, and then I'll go to my next thought. But you know, I put a gradient. Actually, I kind of want to see what would happen if I lower the pass. Horrendous. Mm, OBS is making it lag really badly, but I do like the colors. This nice blue with the red mix right here. And speaking of which, that blue is the same color as the eyes, and that red is the same color of the mouth. That mm, uh, that red up here is technically this red, just a little bit darker. No, it's a completely different red. I have a bunch of different colors going into him. But, right now. Oh. I do want to show. I have a bunch of layers. Hold on. Will you let me? Okay, now. Let's see if you guys can see it. Well, this is, okay. I like to do actually, maybe I can hover over it? No, I don't think that shows on screen. Because I don't think, technically, it's part of Create. I think OBS doesn't count it. But no. I originally was going for an axolotl. Kind of a purple axolotl. But then I was. Okay, I may be working on my model, but I don't remember off the top of my head how the. I said nothing. I said nothing. No one heard anything. If anyone's watching, I didn't say a thing. Okay, but anyway, I didn't know how when I was sketching out for the pen. I don't know what the antenna. I don't know what it's really called on the axolotl. I think it has its own name. Anyway, when I was sketching it out, it didn't look right every single time I tried. I was like, and then I accidentally made this right here, this little curve. And I went like, I had the body, I had this little, like, round head down. And then I was like, I like that ear. And then I made this ear, which I kind of don't like the positioning of, but it's fine. If honestly, maybe I should have just made the ear a little thinner and a little more rounder like this one. But it reminds me too much of another little mascot for someone. I won't say because I don't want to reveal that I'm a hardcore fan. But honestly, yeah, I like it. Okay, I like the decision. I'd rather go to the cat. A cat is more. Uh, hmm, if I was going extremely detailed, a cat would be more difficult than an axolotl. But if I'm going for like somewhat like in the mid range for detail and drawing, that cat's pretty easy. Especially if I'm going for a chibi kind of like cat and not an actual detailed cat. I haven't drawn like that in such a long time. The last time I did was the baby crocodile, and that was because I was kind of bored. But it turned out really good. I still have that sketchbook. However, honestly, I do want to edit. Next time, maybe my goal is to give. This trash can is already bent. It's because he's fat. He's crying. I do want to give him more of a shadows and lighting. I do want to give this more of a darker color to it. Maybe a fire in the background, or a bunch of fires, maybe one or two, maybe just one big one. I don't know yet. I need to decide. Actually, I never tried the Smart Patch tool. I never tried using that. I don't know what that is. I may be using Krita to do a lot of things in most of my art, but I haven't figured out everything, especially just the Smart. Like, everyone who's touched Photoshop definitely knows what these selection tools are and this and this and that. Everything. But the one thing I never bothered, I don't even think it's in. If someone knows, if someone is currently using Photoshop, if you could tell me if there's a Smart Patch tool, but for now, I don't know if there's one, and I don't even know what it does. I could use it, but since OBS is kind of lagging everything, I really don't want to risk. Just risk anything. Honestly, I'm going to save just in case because I'm actually kind of paranoid at the fact I might lose my little boar. I'm just going to label it art. And unlike the other ones, I want to do like scuffed. The other thumbnail, I want to do scuffed and then the number of how many videos I'm going into it. But art, I don't want to. I don't want to. I do want to edit this art. I want to make it a little more fancy or maybe a little bigger because the spacing here is kind of whack. But kind of just, I like how it is right now. I do want to make maybe shorten, either widen his other ear or make this ear a little smaller and then move up his back right here. Well, it's back at the back of his like head in a sense, or his side head. Just his head. Maybe shrink his head a little bit. That's what I meant to say. The new one. By the way, I had a tough time drawing that mouth. I don't know why. Mouths are not my thing. I cannot do a mouth right. But I did. I do like the curve to this mouth. It's a little, as you can probably tell right here, it's a little narrow. But that's just because of the coloring. The line art made it thicker. It's just I colored over it. I had to. What pissed me off about this was that all the coloring except for the gradient I had to do by hand. Why? Because for some reason The fill tool, the coloring mask, did not really want to work for me on this drawing. And maybe it's because some of the lines were too narrow and maybe it confused Kurita or Kurita. But, oh man, it was. That's the one thing I like about digital art is that you could use tools to speed up the process in a sense. But when you're kind of forced to color by hand, it sucks. I don't like it. I don't like coloring sometimes. Coloring is one of those things I can get really good. I can keep practicing, and I am practicing a lot more with sketches, line art, and trying to do more detail into my into my characters. But I can't do anything right now with coloring because for some reason I just don't get. I kind of get lighting, but I don't really get shadowing some places. And eyes, eyes and mouths, I can't do. Right now, the position of the eye, and what the eye looks like, it's fine with me. The only problem is maybe because um, I like to do this weird thing. So you like how it's kind of like an egg. It has this like thicker side, and then it gets narrower over here. The problem is if I go to the other side, I'm basically doing the same thing. What I could do and what I should do is practice more like flipping the thing so I can do this onto this side instead of if you move this, they're probably looking like they look exactly the same. So anyway, I'm gonna keep this short just because there's nothing much to talk about other than maybe goals of like working on your model and such. But honestly, I just really wanted to show the piece that I'm working on right now and that I'm gonna keep editing. So anyway, have a good day, and I hope you guys. Whoa, sorry. There was a bird. I I, I got okay. I can sometimes get easily distracted, and I saw a weird bird. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good day, and bye.